When India celebrated Republic Day on 26 January, a brutal gang rape took place in Delhi. A 20-year-old woman was gang raped and was paraded through the streets in Kasturba Nagar. Her face was blackened, her head was tonsured, and she was assaulted and paraded through the streets. This savage incident took place in the heart of the national capital in Kasturba Nagar. The video of the incident soon went viral on social media. Soon the media reported the incident, and this outrageous case completely shook the national capital. As you can see in this video, the woman is being paraded, her head tonsured. She was garlanded with slippers. She was assaulted. There are several women in the screen who are seen cheering this event, and many can be seen even clapping and rejoicing. Most of the people who can be seen cheerleading this parade are women themselves. This is the chairperson of the Delhi Commission for Women sitting with the victim of this case. The chairperson says that the victim told her that 3 men gang raped her while many women stood around and encouraged the men to carry on with the gang rape. Swati Maliwal then says that the victim stated that her face was blackened and her head was tonsured, and then she was paraded through the streets of Kasturba Nagar, and that most people who are involved in this incident were in the business of selling illicit liquor. The Delhi police on its part said that they have gone on to arrest a few people in this case. This is the Deputy Commissioner of Police of Shadara, R. Satyasundaram, talking.
Today, an unfortunate incident of abduction, physical and sexual assault of woman over previous enmity reported in Shadara district. Case has been registered. 4 accused person has been apprehended. Team is deputed to nab the other involved in this case. Victim is being provided all possible help.
After giving this video reaction, the Delhi police again put out a tweet, this time saying that the police have gone on to arrest 3 more women in the case and have apprehended 2 juveniles. With this, a total of 9 accused persons have been nabbed. While many people shared the video of this incident carelessly without protecting the identity of the victim, the police again put out this tweet, requesting people not to share the video of the incident as it amounts to breaching the identity and dignity of the victim. According to the survivor's sister, the victim was abducted from home and allegedly gang raped because she spurned the advances of a minor boy who claimed to be in love with her. The boy committed suicide in November last year, and since then the boy's family has been blaming the victim for his untimely death. Many of the accused in this case are all members of the same family. In the video it can be seen the victim throughout is seen pleading for mercy and to let her go. But she was tortured in full public view and in broad daylight. No one came to her rescue. This is not the first time this has happened in Delhi. In April last year, we had reported another story which involved one of the most brutal acts of violence in Delhi against a woman. She was stabbed 47 times in a span of 70 seconds by her husband in broad daylight in Budh Vihar in Delhi. The victim Neelu died on the spot, and the entire incident was caught on camera. Neelu's murder was so brutal that her husband continued to stab her even after her death. In this case also, no one came forward to support Neelu or stop the man from carrying out this act of violence. The people who witnessed this crime were just mute spectators.
वो अपनी मिसी से कह रहा था चल, कह रही वो कह रही मैं तेरे साथ नहीं रहती, वो कह रही नहीं चल, वो जबरदस्ती कर रहा था, वो नहीं जा रही थी तो उसने धक्का मारा, चक्कू मारा हाथ से, पहले गिनती भी नहीं होती कितने मारे, 40 मारे, 50 मारे, कोई भी मरने के बाद भी लगा रहा, जैसे पैसे को कपड़े कूटते हैं ना, ऐसे धक्का धक। कोई नहीं आया, कोई भी, सारे यहाँ खड़े रहे, वीडियो बनाने के चक्कर में लगे रहे, सारे फोटो खींचते रहे, कोई भी नहीं आया।
What is most shocking about these 2 cases is the sheer indifference shown by the public, especially when women are being subjected to such assault and cruelty in broad daylight. And the disturbing fact is that these instances are taking place in India's national capital. This serves as a chilling reminder of what could be the condition in small towns and villages as far as safety of women and protection of their rights are concerned. According to the data released by the National Commission for Women, NCW, nearly 31,000 complaints of crimes against women were received in 2021, which is the highest since 2014. Uttar Pradesh topped the list when it came to complaints of crimes against women, followed by Delhi. The data also reveals that there was a 30% rise in complaints of crime against women in 2021 as compared to 2020. According to NCRB report that was released in September last year, the 2020 data revealed that India recorded 77 rape cases daily in 2020, and these are only the reported cases. Activists and experts suggest that this is just the tip of the iceberg, and most rape cases in the country go unreported, especially because of the stigma associated with rape and sexual assault. According to the annual report 2019-2020 published by the Ministry of Home Affairs, 47,139 rape cases had come up for investigation. The total cases up for trial was 1,56,327, but the total number of cases convicted was just 4,708. The conviction rate for rape cases was abysmally low at the rate of 27.2%. The reasons for poor conviction rate in rape cases is due to poor investigation by the police, corruption in our legal system, failure of the prosecution to build a watertight case that results in conviction, intimidation of victims, and the power dynamics between the accused and the victim. In most cases, the accused comes from a more powerful background and is in a position to twist the case in his favor. While the data speaks for itself, there seems to be an impenetrable wall of silence surrounding violence against women, and most cases of crime against women are only relegated to books in the form of statistics and numbers. The aggressors in many cases are either acquitted, or sometimes they take advantage of the loopholes in the law and police investigation and get away with a minor punishment. And many studies have revealed that violence against women has increased, especially during the pandemic. This situation will continue to prevail until as a society we develop a culture of zero tolerance when it comes to violence against women and children. What happened both in the Budh Vihar case in Delhi and the Kasturba Nagar case was that this happened in full public view and people were mute witnesses to the violence. While investigation and conviction are steps that come later, the focus must be in preventing the incident itself in the first place. And for this, we need to develop and encourage the culture of being an active bystander instead of being a silent spectator. And understand that if we are silent spectators to such instances of violence, and if we allow the perpetrators to indulge in wrongdoing, we are equally responsible as participants in the crime. And as silent spectators, we might be greater contributors to the crime than the crime itself.